Okay, Libra, what I got for you today is that I see you are in a connection where there is strength, there is there's some progress, there could be a sense of victory here, an equal give and take. However, it looks like someone might be struggling with inner alignment. And by that, I mean someone could be struggling with, this is almost similar to like the last few readings I've been doing for Libra. Facing, like someone could be struggling with facing the truth about this relationship. Someone may be looking at this relationship in an overly optimistic point of view. There are some challenges here that should be addressed, but it looks like one or both people are choosing not to address them. It looks like they're just like glazing right over it by using optimism. And of course, optimism is a good thing, but when it comes to challenges, like there is such thing as, like, I guess you can say like toxic optimism or toxic positivity, right? And that could actually set you up for disappointment. And I got that from this card right here, the Sun card in reverse, which indicates overly optimistic, feeling down, negativity, depression, sadness, even some arrogance. And I think that's something to take note of, because when it comes to toxic positivity, it could really be setting you up for disappointment and, letting yourself down. And it looks like the challenge here, based on this card with the Knight of Cups in reverse and this card with the Four Cups upright, it looks like someone could be struggling with their emotions. Like maybe facing their emotions. There could be some like emotional imbalance here within someone. With this card and with this card, you see the cups. The cups indicates emotions. So that's why I'm saying like this could be an imbalance of inner emotions. Like maybe someone has trouble getting in touch with their emotions. There seems to be a challenge, like surrounded by inner alignment and maybe some like emotional barriers here. And someone might need to take the time to address this in order for the relationship to move forward. There's a need for personal growth here, but there seems to be like a fear of change, a fear of addressing their emotions with these cups. And this like almost like toxic positivity. However, there is some strength here I see within this connection. And there's courage too. But then we got this blockage of Two of Wands in the reverse, which is a struggle with inner alignment and the fear of unknown and the fear of change and playing it safe. So someone may think that they're playing it safe or keeping this relationship strong, by not addressing their emotions or whatever inner conflicts that they may be dealing with right now. Right here, there's a sense of victory within this connection, but deep down, someone needs to evaluate their emotions, because the outcome of that is really beautiful. With the Six of Pentacles upright, this is a connection where there's equal give and take. There's a balance here. See the scales? And then it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates good luck, life cycles, destiny, turning points, inevitable fate, ups and downs. So this is a connection that could be facing some ups and downs as well. But through some like inner work and addressing your emotions, there's a chance for this. This could be equal give and take within the relationship, or this could be like a balance within yourself, within whoever is struggling with addressing their emotions. There's like emotional barriers here. Maybe someone has a tough time getting in touch with their emotions altogether. And when it comes to challenges in this relationship, they'd rather just stay in this type of like overly optimistic energy. Instead of using their strength and courage and passion to address whatever it is that's threatening their inner peace or their inner alignment. Because of course relationships are always going to have their struggles, but you have to work through them. You can't just like glaze over it and just rely on being optimistic or overly optimistic about the relationship, because that would just be setting yourself up for disappointment and sadness, maybe even a little bit of arrogance. So that's pretty much what I'm saying for you, Libra. These two wands is basically making the choice to either look deeper, look within, get some emotional balance within yourself, or you can just glaze right over. Using the word glaze these days means something totally different, but you guys know what I mean. Like, you know, just face your inner emotions, get some balance here, right? So that you can move forward with this connection. It looks like a connection that's destined too, despite the ups and downs. It's like this, like it's time for you to address your emotions, or like gain some control over them and address them. Don't just hide them. And you know, when it comes to conflicts in this relationship, because it could really be like a turning point in your life or in this connection in general. But regardless, you gotta face it, like face your emotions. I know it's hard for Libra because they're an air sign. They're more like mental. They're more of a mental sign than like an emotional sign. So whether this is you or the person you're connecting with, try to find the strength to confront or find that balance with your emotions. Learn how to deal with them so that when challenges arise, you guys can move forward. Okay, that's what I got for you, Libra.